And as a note, everything that these enemies drop are not their regular drops. This is all special, since this is the tutorial. I think so. Oh, but I want to go higher. It's better grinding up there. Fine. I see it on my map, and so I see it. See if I can pull this off this time. No. I waited a little too long to attack.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more?
No, I'll explain it myself.
The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
Fine. Anyway, the Mayas, normally you'd have to L1 and tell your support to analyze it. There's no quick analyze like in Persona 4. But these Maya are weak against fire. I know that because I showed you in the last fight, and because that's something that you shouldn't really have at this point. So, duh. If you hit something with its unlimited weakness, just like in Persona 4, it flips over, and you get to do a one more time, which gives you one more attack. In this game, unlike in the other Persona 3, if you hit all the enemies with an attack that flips them over, and you miss some enemies, you still get your one more time. It's more like Persona 4's system, where a hit is a hit is a hit is a hit. Also in this one, if you hit something that's flipped with another one more hit activating move, you don't reflip them back to standard. Persona 3 does that. This one doesn't, and it makes it a hell of a lot easier because of it. Anyway, since we can't hit more than one enemy, we'll just blast August.
Attack again! One more!
See, one more time. The same thing happens with the enemies when they attack you. It's just more of a problem then.
I summon you!
It's not as handy when you hit them.
Attack again!
Here's a chance. Let's get it!
I'll explain this in the next fight. Step by step. That was easy. All these enemies are so easy. This is the first 4 though, so I can't complain too much. We have a suitcase. Why are there suitcases with items in this place? Makes no sense. Ah! Oh, I don't? Oh. Makes me sad.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle?
Last 2 fights, actually.
If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack.
I already explained it.
Would you like more details?
No.
Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy.
Oh, don't worry. I'll dispose of them quickly.
Persona! The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going. Persona!
So are you tired of Persona 3 random battles yet?
You struck the enemy's weak point.
They kind of all go like this.
You exploited the enemy's weakness.
Here's a chance. Let's get him!
Now, if you knock down, if you flip the entire enemy party, they'll ask you this. Typically, you will want to go for it because the all-out attack, which is what this is super powerful. As you've seen, it deals more than double the damage that I deal on my normal attacks, and it hits the entire enemy party. So you'll always want to do this because they're great.
Get back here, son of a...
Ooh, shuffle time. Let's see, what can I get? I'll explain this myself. Now here, shut up. Now here we have 3 cards. There can be more, there can be less, down to 2. Because well, 1 card shuffle time is duh. But in this game we have the thing on the left there, the thing that looks like leaves. That's actually a wand. That if you pick that gives you extra experience points. So very, very, very nice for grinding. A lot more reliable than the moon flip that you got in Persona 4. That's one thing I wish they would have kept. There's the blue cup that that heals the party. Sorry, all the non-Persona cards, like the one on the right, all of those will have a number and different pictures on the front. If it's a 2, there'll be 2 wands, 2 cups, whatever. 3 for 3 of them, so on and so on. The higher the number, the better the effect. So since we just have 1, it'll be, I don't know what percentage boost of EXP, but it'll be a small boost. If it was a 10 of wands, it'd be almost double, I think. I think it's about double, or 1.5 times or something like that. It's really good. We're not gonna find those till way late in the game, so that's pointless to talk about that now. Anyway, we're gonna go after Pixie because we need more personas with which to fuse Orpheus. There we go. See, it's nice little quick, easy events like that. Something else nice that I covered in the Persona 3 LP already, you get to see your allies level up. This is so incredibly helpful. Why did they not do this in the original version? I don't get it. But yeah, you can see your team level up. It tells you what they got, just like in Persona 4. And you get to see how they learn their abilities. If they keep something that you wanted, or keep something that you wanted over something else. Typically, the allies will upgrade old moves with the better version of the move, but you can't always rely on them to do that, because I've seen Yukari drop Garula for Windbreak when she doesn't have Garudine. So, and then just keep regular Garu and then upgrade that to Garu. It doesn't always work out the best, but it does help more often than not. Fine, we haven't been hit at all. Yeah, I was gonna say, because now you can just go into the menu and go, hey, Yukari, bang, bang, okay, we're healed. Yay. But in the other game, you guys should talk to your characters and be like, hey, could you heal the whole team? Because I can't tell you to do otherwise. So, basically, pick up this game if you're going to pick up Persona 3. It's so much better.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually.
I think I've already done this, but go on.
You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this?
I already explained that.
Then, that concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you.
Huh.
Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
Oh no, a plot fight. We can't escape from these Maya. Oh no.
Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Attack!
So we're supposed to attack this fourth first, same as the first.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going. Persona! A wisely chosen attack. Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Let me at him.
Ah, Persona 4 combat. Why you so yes. But I like it though. It's fun. Ooh, I have more cards. Oh, okay. Let's go after that other Persona. Let's try to. Awesome. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, cool, you leveled up. That's cool. Wish she learned Patra, not that I'd use it, but, you know, just so she could learn something, so I can show you that we get to see them level up like normal. Alright, that was easy. Let's go. Let's go! No. There's not? That's very important. While separated and there are shadows on the floor, your team will get into fights with them, as normal. But they'll be by themselves. Typically not a good idea to split the party. You'll learn that from D&D. So, yeah, not the brightest idea to split the party, but since you have to, I will. Go ahead, everyone.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Stay here. Well, Yukari found the access point, and Junpei found an item. So let's regroup the party.
Everyone, return to the leader.
See how Junpei's picture was blacked out there for a second? Like that? That means if we get into combat, he is not involved in it. That's kind of a bad thing. This is an access point. This lets us warp back to the entrance. But you don't get to go back to this floor. You get to the... I'll explain that later, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Alright. Oh, thanks. I need that medicine for the no health that I lost.
Welcome back.
Well, that was pretty easy, wasn't it?
So, how was it?
Simple.
I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
I did the same thing over and over and over, and I won every time.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power.
You literally did nothing. You watched me slaughter everything with fire and then beat it up after I already took them down. You have no reason to gloat, Junpei.
But damn, I'm beat.
Yeah, watching all these fights happen was taking it out of me.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected.
I thought you'd all die. You made to find new members to the team, but well, you proved me wrong.
At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
And the Link leveled up. Now, this happens with the Fool and a couple other ones throughout the story through progression of the story. Other ones you have to do other ways. I'll show that off later because when we get to that point. So don't worry, I'll explain this game in time. We're still in the tutorial section right now. Now, I'll explain the levels of tiredness when I'll do that right now. See where it says good right there? In this game, your feeling resets whenever you level up. I'm pretty sure that's the process. But it goes from great, being the best, down to sick, which is the worst. If you're great, you deal a little extra damage, have a higher critical hit chance, and take less damage. If you're good, you're not any better or worse than your stats would give you. If you're tired, which is the next face down, it's a frowny face, not quite a capital D colon face, but unhappy face. You take a little more damage. You don't have as high a critical hit chance. You don't deal as much damage. And then sick, which is D colon face, as opposed to great's colon D face. You have a very high chance. You have a very greatly reduced critical hit rate. You take you take a lot more damage, and you deal a lot less damage. So, generally, if you hit sick, it's probably time to leave the tower, because leaving the tower you get to go back to bed, and going to bed kicks you back up to good. Unless you're sick, then you need to rest, like an extra day to get back up to good. Great happens only through certain events. It'll happen a couple times for the LP, but it'll be far between, I think. So we're still good, so we're not actually tired, so we could go grind more if we wanted to, but because of plot we have to leave. So actually, let's check out what I can fuse this stuff for.